Crystal, is that you, my love? There we go. Hey, babe, how are you? Oh, I'm glad it's you. Suddenly there were 8s. How are you doing? Hey, how are you? Welcome, you guys. Sound is perfect. Oh, thanks. I'm in my new corner that I created. Hi, TP from Miami. And oh, you know what? My little vase. Okay. I was like overly proud of this vase. It's got to be in the shot. That's just how that goes. But if I turn it that way, okay. Now you can't see the little, hey, Kala, how are you, babe? Now you can't see like the on-off battery pack that's back there. I love it. It's so pretty. Hi, Michelle. Oh, sunny Florida. We had a lot of rain today. But yeah, I love it. I love how the color turned out. I love how this room turned out. I think I got lucky. Really do it. I didn't think it was going to. I am going to have to redo the trim around the like the doors, because that's definitely, that was really a glossy finish, and the paint is definitely not catching on that. You saw the process of the chair's a big obstacle at first. Thank you so much. It does. I really do think it looks great. Although I can't leave the chair here because it just like stares at the bed, and that's creepy. That one guy who talks about making your room feng shui, and how like if you have a bed staring at a chair staring at your bed, that's where the ghosts sit to laugh at you. I don't want that. Hey, Patricia from Spain. Hi, I'm so happy to have you. Carol from Pennsylvania. Oh, babe, it's rainy there. You guys are going to get fall weather. And you're watching from Wyoming, Angel, and it's 100 degrees. Good Lord, that's... Hey, how are you? I don't want to call you Callie Mom. If you can disclose your name, I feel like you've said it before, but I'm not gonna, that's not coming out of my brain right now. So if you could just, it'd be so great. Christy from Texas. I'm headed to Texas in a few weeks. I'm gonna be in Dallas adjacent, and I'm excited. And I also like bought fall clothes because I was like, oh, it'll be September. And now I'm remembering maybe the first week in September in Dallas, you don't really need fall vibes. Ontario, Oregon. Hi, Debbie. Okay. I don't remember where Ontario, Oregon was. I lived really close to Portland for a while. We actually moved here from there. Hi. Okay, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. I'm going to try. Michelle, such a beautiful room makeover. Thank you. Look. Look. Okay, so clearly from sitting here, right? This will have to be where all the plaques go, because it's like the best, right? I can't wait for the fall either. I feel like we don't really get great fall vibes down here in the South. It's still summer for so long. I miss fall. I miss fall and winter, right? Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you'll remind me. And Debbie said about 8 hours. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's weird. So, Crystal's totally not here. Dun, dun. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. Oh, damn it. Darn it, I mean. There we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Crystal's worthless, though, so we don't even love her. Okay, I do love her. Okay, getting rid of the children. I think I got rid of the children's, but that's okay. I'm trying to be brave and keep it open. But so, all right, how's everybody's week going so far? Mine has been awful. Let's talk about how awful our weeks were. Just here for the snacks. That's really, isn't that all we can ask for? Hey, Mary, how are you? Um, Thank you. See, I have to catfish my husband somehow, so I painted the entire room for it. Okay, so I did all the room and everything like that and edited it, and I've been like kind of just chill, and I just got like so exhausted the last 3 days that today what I managed to do is pick up trash. It took me 6 minutes. I was able to pick up trash and put it in a trash bag, try to pick up trash in my kitchen because I know trash is going out tonight. And I showered and put on makeup for this live, and I was like almost crying from how tired I was. So I had another cup of coffee right before coming on, and I was like, come on, let's just get it going. Yay for complaining time. Callie Mom, you're making homemade English muffins. That's super interesting. And how? And then, hi Cindy. Your okay, AC compressors on the fritz, and you have to pay 19 friggin' hundred. Are you serious? That's so expensive. Hey Jody, how are you? That's so expensive. Um, we our car wouldn't start after the storm. Okay, I understand that that's not real. I understand that it's not real, but Tropical Storm Debbie came over, and it did rain significantly for a while, but it wasn't like bonkers. And then my car wouldn't start. It just wouldn't. It wouldn't even pretend to turn over. It was 1,000% dead. And so we had to like jump it anytime we wanted to go somewhere until I could get it in to the dealership. And they're like, it'll take about an hour. So I waited in the waiting room for 3 hours. And then when they were done, they're like, yeah, we can replace it. Also, how about new tires and an alignment? And this one thing you never heard of probably needs to be fixed. And this other thing. So like $4,000. And I was like, oh, how about the car battery? And I'll figure out the rest later. So I was unhappy. Oh, and also some insane person was watching probably TikTok or like YouTube shorts without headphones in the waiting room, just listening to it. I hated that so much. Hated. Okay, Sarah says, I got the recipe from YouTube from Ella's Goodies, and they are super easy. Okay, and they are super easy? I'm gonna make a note about Ella's Goodies. Here's my little notebook. Okay. I'm gonna try that because I'm really interested in making English muffins. My bread, I haven't made bread in forever, but I was getting pretty decent at it. And I really want to make good sandwich bread. That's a goal of mine. And what I love about making bread is if you tell anybody that you're starting to make bread, they're like, oh yeah, how about sourdough? You're like, can I just try one thing at a time? Like, why do I have to level up to sourdough immediately? Why can't I just make sandwich bread a little bit? I have, Jesse, thank you. I'm Catholic, so we're like, we get ins anyways. So I've never gone to a mechanic where they haven't tried to get me to fix a bunch of other stuff. It's so annoying. And we do need new tires, but like, I don't want to do it right now, and not for whatever random price you just throw out there, for goodness sakes. Crystal, I get unreasonably irritated when people don't wear headphones in public. Yes, it's so rude. It's so rude. It's bad enough having a conversation while on your phone in public is pretty annoying, but sometimes necessary. But scrolling videos and leaving your volume on is just bonkers to me. Like, read an article. And a pear crisp sounds amazing. Jesse, I love your passion for Christ, and I'm super good about you. this is not the space for that. But thank you, my love. Mary, try no need bread in a Dutch oven. That's how I do it. And there's one, yes, but you let it rise overnight and then you bake it. So good. If I could get my kitchen and freaking order, I would make some bread. Oh, wait. Earlier today, I decided I was just going to eat meat all the time and I was going to go carnivore because I'm tired of being tired. Crystal. Crystal is hilarious. Not sure where you live, Georgia, but we use a Goodyear shop as our main car fix-it place and never try to upsell us on anything. I love that idea. So, hi, Nicole. Oh, that's so exciting. It was so sweet of him to shout me out. Okay, got distracted. Sorry. It was so kind of him to shout me out. That was so amazing. Also, he is a member of mine, so I have memberships if you guys feel like it. If you don't, that's fine. I'll just sacrifice you first during the overthrow of Mark Zuckerberg's doomsday bunker. So you'll just be in the first wave. It's fine. My adorable cat is not missing a tail, but does not have a tail. It's one of those Manx cats that don't have them genetically. And she has the tiniest nub, which is good because I had to research this. We found her in a car engine and she was a couple days old, like maybe 8 to 10 days old, 10 to 12. And she's this big and I loved her so much. And then she wasn't bloody or anything like that, but I was like, her tail get cut off? Is that what happened? Like, did it just get pulled off and then didn't bleed? But she has a very, very tiny nub and you can get, so pretend this is a regular cat's tail. You can get like a half cat tail, a 3/4 cat tail, or a nub tail or a no tail. And no tails are super, super bad because they don't have the nerves in there to be able to go to the bathroom. So that's not a good one, but she has a tiny nub. So she does have nerves down there and she is able to go to the bathroom so she doesn't die. But I love her and she's amazing. And her name is Sweet Potato Pie, but we call her Potato. Use fast-acting yeast and you have zero patience. I do too, but I feel like my yeast is not good anymore. And I have a whole bunch in my freezer that I have to see if I can wake up because that is a massive waste of money if I didn't. Sweet Potato is as sweet as her name. She's such a sweet little girl. There she is. You put her on there. I love that. Look at my baby. She is adorable. We name our cats after food and I'm not sure why. But so we have Hot Sauce, who's my oldest daughter's cat. We have Blackberry, which is my youngest daughter's cat, by 2 minutes. They're twins. And then I have Sweet Potato Pie. And thank you for the cat tail lesson. Ours is a calico and walks her tail straight up in the air so everyone can see her butt. I love it. So she's a long-haired cat and she's very, very fluffy. And I appreciate that because her little pom-pom tail helps cover the dazzle, let's say. And you always put yours in the freezer often. Also, okay, so I'm hoping I can pull some out of the freezer and, test it. Do you have to let it come to the yeast itself come to room temperature before you put it in warm water to see if it is going or right? But Angel, should I not thaw it out, but should I get it to room temperature first? My husband just got home, so you're about to hear all the dogs lose their ever-loving minds. Your yeast has been in the freezer for 2 years and it's all still good. Yeah, I bought mine in bulk from from Azure Standard, the big bulk co-op-y drop-off thing. Yes, let it get to room temperature first. Okay. If I don't lose my mind and decide to go carnivore or something equally drastic, I'll make some bread. Okay, watch this. Hello, you live in, don't know. Congratulations on your channel. It's very entertaining. Marisol, I'm gonna say thank you. Tammy Lynn is in Minnesota. Wait, Tammy Lynn's in Minnesota. Love the changing seasons. It's so good. And Tammy's in St. Cloud. My husband grew up in Hold on, I know what it's called. St. Louis Park. So we're like, I'm Minnesota adjacent. I married into Minnesota. And we're Vikings fans. So that's fun down in Georgia to explain your purple jerseys. Very good. You do great. Thanks, TP. It's like you're not even trying. No yeast in your freezer. Crystal, you're not a good person. I've told you so many times. You're terrible. And you don't have yeast in your freezer. Like, Leroy's so bad. Oh, Tammy Lynn in Minnesota. That makes sense, Tammy Lynn. I love your channel. I came here from Midwest Magic Cleaning, do a referral, and love your sense of humor. Thank you so much. Kala, like, that doesn't surprise me though. I honestly did not expect you to have yeast in your freezer. I feel like that's not very Englishy. Like, you guys just pop down to the bakery on your own. Like, everything, you guys are old timey to me. Like, you guys still have shops and you can go to the shop and get your own bread without baking it. You'll be first to give it to the zombies. I mean, I'm by Lake Minnetonka. No wonder I like you, Beth. You're basically Minnesotan. Right? And I lived in North Dakota for so long. That's where my soul is from. Like, my soul was from Minnesota. North Dakota, I meant. And I miss it. And I would move back so fast. I loved it so much. Even the winters. Everybody's like, how do you deal with the winters? I was like, your house and your car has heating. You're fine. Like, all the stores have heating. You're fine. You're not just out there on the prairie, you know, trying to get your log cabin together. Hey, Mona, how are you? I am super tired, but I jacked myself up on caffeine for this live. You have zombies in your freezer instead. That is dangerous. Because as soon as they thaw out, they like go right back at zombieing. So you have to be careful. The 20 below keeps the refract out 100%. People are like, what do you do with your homeless? And I was like, they don't come here. Nobody is like, you know where I want to winter? North Dakota without shelter. Like, everybody's in California. Don't worry about it. And then I also like when the storms are coming, they're like, get your cows in. The storms are coming. I miss it. I miss it so much. No bugs, right? And our bugs here are like huge. You just fed your granddaughter supper, I'm imagining, or super. You guys are, no, wait, don't team up, you guys. Crystal, if you guys team up, that is it. I will ruin both of you. You need dragon glass now? What is that? I always wanted to ask you, you don't mind everyone can look in your home from your front doors? Oh, I mind the living crap out of it. I hate it. It is so uncomfortable. And if I sit in that spot, okay, back up. So if I sit in the one spot of the couch and I can look out the front door, it used to be like a forest and you could see the sun come up and then you could see the outline of the house behind. And it wasn't a forest. It was just the lot wasn't torn down. And then the lot was torn down and a house was put in. And like, so I would park my car in front of my front door kind of block the workers looking in. And I tried tinting my window. It was like the third video I ever made for this channel. I tried tinting it. And then I said, effing S show, but I did not filter that whatsoever in the first 10 seconds of me talking. And I uploaded it. My husband goes, you can't say for your first thing. And so no. Anyways, I tried tinting my front door. Did not go well. And I cannot figure out how to get somebody to come in to tint. So I want it tinted to where I can still look out, but it's a mirror looking in because there's not a lot. It kind of looks like we have a lot of windows in our home, but we don't have a lot of windows. It's really dark, probably to protect us from the heat. And it's really dark inside my house and it feels kind of cavey and I'm getting used to it now. But in my Oregon house, I have so much natural light that I don't want to put blinds or block it off. I want the light to be able to come in. Okay, that was a big old rant, so let me scroll. Yes, supper. Mona made a mistake. She made a typo. Your mom was from Georgia and you've been there many, many times. I really like it here. I feel so lucky to live where there's Spanish moss. As a little girl, I thought you couldn't get any more romantic than Spanish moss. So, um, thank you, Mona. I love how my room turned out too. Sarah, you have to go pick up your kids. Bye, sweetie. I'm happy that I was able to see you. And Game of Thrones. Sure you can. Say whatever makes you happy. Yeah, no, but it makes YouTube overlords unhappy. And I wasn't monetized then, but it would have gotten that video unmonetized, and that would have sucked. And I also want to mirror tint my kids' bedrooms. Windows just, I just do. So, okay. My nose isn't running and I'm not gonna lean over and blow my nose. So, don't look. Hey, I did a line of Coke, so wasn't blowing my nose, I'm a lady. Dragon Glass is using the zombies in the Game of Thrones. Yes. I watched almost all of Game of Thrones in snippets on YouTube. I don't think I've watched Game of Thrones, if that makes sense. So, Mona, you paid off your car yesterday. Congratulations. That's so exciting. What a huge relief, too. Oh, thank you. It's intentional. I did that on purpose. Thank you for noticing that my eyes look nice with the paint. I do need to probably change the paint or change out my husband. He is pestering me. In regards to the bedroom makeover, it was like you had heard me through the screen with the fairy lights. Yeah, they were hideous. And okay, but I love them. But of course I got the cheapest ones off of Amazon, and I think that they're already getting a little weak. They're dimming a little bit, so I'll just have to buy a better brand when I replace them. I bought like 20 sets, so I'll cycle through these, but I have Neighbors Be Gone frosted windows. I still don't like the frosted windows. I want to be able to see out. I want to see my stuff. I want to see my trees. I want to see who's walking in my neighborhood. I want to be nosy. I need those things. Also, so many people got mad at the ending of my bedroom makeover. It caused issues. Thank you, Donna. I so appreciate that you subbed, my love. That's so kind. Hey, Betty Joe. And my bedroom did come out fantastic. I'm so lucky. Thank you so much, FM. Need to be nosy. I do need to be nosy. Like, what are you guys doing? How come you're out there? What stuff do you have? Can I steal it? Will you be beneficial during the apocalypse? You know, all those things. You cringed when you faced the baseboards and the one on the ceiling. Let me tell you, I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did. I actually could paint the ceiling. I might paint the ceiling green as well. But what they say, because somebody was telling me it's called drenching. Drenching. Okay, so you would take the same color, but use different finishes. So the ultra flat goes on the ceiling. Then a like semi-gloss matte would be on the walls. And then the high gloss is on your door trim and everything. And so it is the same color, but also visual interest with the different finishes. And it's supposed to be very in right now. And I've never been very in on anything. So that's really thrilling. I am cutting edge. Tell your husband calm me down. You need more artwork hung up. I really do. I'm going to have to fill out this wall behind me where my dresser is. But now I'm waiting for pieces that I actually really like instead of pieces that I found on sale because I needed to get something on the wall because I wanted to complete this project. You have frosted only halfway? Do you mean that's like a lighter frost, or you only frosted halfway up your window? I love that you pinned that comment. Yeah, it cracks me up for some reason. People like saying really mean things to me on YouTube is kind of hilarious because I'm just like, how is that what you're doing with your time? Like, okay, sure. You'll be painting your bedroom Sunday, just don't know what color yet. Why not paint it this weekend? You have time. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you have time. Do you? Angel says, I've done that drenching trick. It works. It makes the color appear different shades. Does it? That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to paint the trim and everything like that. I think I'm just going to save up the AdSense revenue and ask somebody else. Thank you, FM. Yeah, you guys too. Plus, I'm so used to like the bullying as love language. Like, you can't hurt my feelings. Like, it just family outing this weekend, so that's out. Lame. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Like the bottom half, that makes sense. Oh, you make me really, really, really want to go back to England. And then we could hang out and it would be so fun. And then I could tell you weird amounts of Tudor history. Because I'm obsessed with that. Michelle, thank you for blocking anyone's negative comment. No one should be anything but supportive and positive. Thank you so much. I don't want to make like a hug box, and people are allowed to say stuff. Like it doesn't bother me. But like the really, when they get nasty, yeah, that you have to get rid of them then. Am I from America? I am. I live in the southern part of America. So for now, we'll see where I end up later. This is vodka. Now I'm drunk. So, okay, so I am really excited. My friend Millennial Meg, she's also a YouTuber. We've done a live stream together. Anyways, she mentioned to me that she wanted to do something called Vid Summit, and it is it's a YouTube convention, but it's not like VidCon where it's YouTubers and their fans. It is YouTubers and industry people, and it's just geared towards doing the YouTubes, the thing like that. It does amaze me too, TP. And Cindy, it is, you don't know. It's sparkling vodka. You don't have your own sparkled vodka. So what you do is you get a soda stream, fill it with vodka, spurt it, sparkling vodka. It doesn't work with whiskey though. So I'm going to go to Texas and go to the Vid Summit and learn how to YouTube even better. Like how to make better thumbnails and how different things, and interact with people and maybe meet people who know how to edit videos. And then I'd be like, how do you do that better? And I'm really excited to try to improve. And also staying in a hotel away from my family, which I haven't done in 2.5 years, I think, if not longer. And honestly, not having kids or anybody, having any human have expectations on what to do is so relaxing. So I'm pretty excited about this. I cannot wait. And like you can network and meet people, and I don't know, it's going to be really interesting. I used to love blue raspberry soda. I love blue raspberry. When I was younger and people asked what I was drinking, I'd say Windex. Oh my God, Tammy. That's disgusting. LM, love your channel, your sense of humor. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Crystal. That's Millennial Meg. She is at 902 subs. She's actually on vacation in Mexico right now. And I deeply want her to get to 1,000. So yeah, I like check her channel twice as often as I check my own channel to see how many subs she has. So thank you, Brett. I just want to win at YouTube. Like, it has become my new hyper focus, and so it's just, I want to learn how to be absolutely amazing and faster, like faster to edit. It takes so long to edit videos. And like, what mic should I get to do better voiceovers? Like, what camera would be good when I'm ready to upgrade from using my iPhone? Things like that. And it can't hurt to know people, or it can, like, I guess if they're terrible people. So I'm really excited about it. My grandmother always told me, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. I think my grandma kind of took a different route. She's definitely one of those old, deep Southern, bless your heart women. She was sweet and I loved her and she was amazing. But we don't come from soft, quiet people. We are brash. We are very brash people in my family. For you speaking in your videos over the music. Thank you, Angel. Sometimes it's just, I ran out of things to say. Like, oh, put a song in here. Ask Mac from Midwest Magic Cleaning. He's fun and nice. Yes, he is so sweet. I do know, though, he's going through a little bit of burnout right now, so I want to respect that. The race of YouTube. Crystal's grandma said, if you don't have anything nice to say, come sit by me. Yes. When I see you cleaning and you speed it up, I wish I could clean my house at that speed. Yes. It is 1,000% what I wish I could do. I have been just wishing my house was clean lately. Every time I go out there, I'm like, please somehow be clean. I just want it clean so badly. I just can't. I just don't have it. I took 2 naps today. And I'm still just core deeply tired. And I finally started, because you guys started convincing me. I started Googling like, hey, Karen, how are you? I refuse to behave. You behave. Rude. And so I just like, people have been asking about fibromyalgia. So I was like, maybe. FM, I was in the Army. I haven't been in the Army in, I don't know, 18 years. It's been a while. How old are your kids? Oh, your kid just turned 20 and now finally able to keep things about 50% clean. So my kids are 13, the twins, and then 11. My son's 11. And yeah, it's chaos. And they're trying and everything, but it's, I don't know, it's so hard. Like, it just, I don't know. Right now, I'm in love with setting 20 minutes. Yes, you can get so much done. Today I set a small goal. Yesterday I had the big goal of doing a whole clean, but I had to get rid of all of the cardboard. So much cardboard, you guys. You'll see. And packed it up in my car, and like, it was so freaking hot yesterday. It was so hot and I was sweating like crazy. And luckily when I got to the recycling plant, 2 of the guys there who were working emptied my car for me, and I was super, super grateful for that. Have fun on your Texas trip, but don't change your work. I can't. I don't know how. I tried. This is it. This is me. Do you know how to speak Arabic? No, I don't. I was a Chinese linguist, not an Arabic linguist. I love to do YouTube Doll's House uploads, but I'm way too scared. You sissy. You're such a baby. Why don't you grow up? Put on your big girl pants and freaking just do the video. I will watch it. So many people will watch it. Tens of people. And nobody's going to say anything crappy about it, because I will be in the comment section just eviscerating anybody who has the audacity. So just do it. They appreciate you brought the cardboard. You'd have to hide the neighbor's yard or anything. Oh, I could have thrown it into my neighbor's yard. I should have done that. Next time, we're going to throw it over in the neighbor's yard. I actually really like my neighbor. This is crazy and interesting to me and maybe to you. So my neighbor is a pilot, but he's a private pilot for like a billionaire. And that's just flies just for that one person. And I was like, I don't want to be a billionaire who has her own pilot. But that's like so interesting to me and weird. Like, why? I don't feel like we're anywhere near where billionaires would keep their planes. Like, does he have to go? Like, does he fly his own private plane to a better airport to go to her airplane? How does that work? Also, can I ask him who it is, or do you guys think that's rude? I want to ask. You might feel brave. You do feel brave. And if you don't feel brave, it doesn't matter. You just do it, and you're going to do it. And I want to see you making the little tiny things. I want to see it. Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it, and it's fine. You didn't get up in his business to find out the details? No, because so we were talking over our fence, which isn't super high, making plans for the huge, supposed to be catastrophic, life-changing storm that we were having. So we were making an alliance and plotting where we were going to throw our poop if everything goes sideways. So like it didn't come up, but I should have. Next time I catch him, I will ask him. Is he Gator Man? No, that guy's just on the YouTube, not the YouTube, the Facebook community page, who consistently gator that lives in my backyard, which I don't have a pond in my backyard. Stop saying. Yes, I double dog dare her too. That's crazy that she won't. What a sissy. Did we bully you enough? Is it gonna work? Are you a military family? I'm not. So I used to be Army. My husband was Navy and we got married. But right now my husband is actually federal law enforcement. And so we do move often, but not like, oh my gosh, you have that channel? Yes, sub to Metalhead Mama, and we're gonna force her to do her first video, and I love it so much. I want her to do it. So we are prior military, but we're not an active military family. We can easily move around, and we do quite often, but they can't force us to move. We can just opt to move. So we're here for a while, I think. We might be here forever. But that wasn't our intention when we moved here, but we might be here forever, which is really interesting to me. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Wow. Welcome. Super excited to have you. Yay. Thank you for subbing towards Tammy. We're going to make her do it. Hey, Five Free Cleaning. How are you? I feel like we're like sisters or cousins or something, like because of Midwest Magic. Just, I don't know. I just feel like I'm connected with you somehow. How are things going for you guys? I love that there's two of you. I want two of me. Yay, TP subscribed to Metalhead. Now she has to do it. And she's going to be so successful and amazing. And then next year, when this vid summit comes around, she has to fly out. And then she can learn how to make good thumbnails. So I guess it's put on by like Mr. Beast and two other very prominent YouTubers. And oh my gosh. So after you sign up, they're like, hey, download this app, like this Wadoozle app. And it has never made me feel so old in my life. It feels like in Park and Recs, you know, when they were trying to get Drizzle to give them internet and stuff, like all their newfound stuff. I'm just like, no, I'm too old to learn how to do your Woozle app. Oh, something went in my eye. But I'm excited. Yay, I'm so glad you will. Going well. Have a big clean tomorrow. Oof. I'm so glad that you have her too. That'll be so exciting. Thank you. I painted it to make me look pretty so that I could catfish my husband. It's working. Your desk fire pit video and how to pause it to watch you live. Thank you. I cannot believe that that wasn't an actual desk, that it was a fire pit. That's crazy. Okay, I am not blowing my nose. There's only so long you can go before you have to do more lines of cocaine instead of blowing your nose because my allergies are so freaking crazy. Hi from Australia, fairly new viewer. We're all basically new viewers. It's almost, yep, that's exactly. I have my line of cocaine that I am ever so nicely doing. It's so bad, you guys. I don't know what got into the air, but it's so bad. I woke up sneezing at 2 a.m. 2 nights ago. How miserable is like sneezing, sleep sneezing? It's tragic. It's tragic. Thank you, Envy. I love how it turned out. I'm so excited. Oh, and then TP. Yeah, I can't believe that fire pit was not my desk. I was so horribly disappointed. Also, spoilers if you haven't gotten towards where it's not actually my desk. Oh, my nose itches so bad. So, yeah. Okay, we can get through this, you guys. We can get through this. It doesn't itch that bad. It doesn't itch at all. And I don't want to blow my nose again. I'm fine. Try Vaseline under your nose. I wonder if we even have any Vaseline. I don't think we have any. Shoot. It's honestly, it's dander or something's in bloom. But what would be in bloom in August that wasn't in bloom in June and July? Usually in Georgia, since I moved here, the worst time frame for my allergies is like January, and we get so much pollen that it like pools up and stains all of our sidewalks because so much is coming down, and then rains like just make it swirl. It's actually kind of beautiful. And you'll go out to your car and your car is coated in a layer of pollen. It's really nice. Crepe myrtle, you think? Ragweed? I don't know, maybe, you guys. But like, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, you guys. But it's so bad. And I blow my nose like a 7,000-pound ogre. So I can't really blow my nose because it'll horrify you. It's so horrifying. Ugh. It could be the dust settling after all the house decorating. But are they harvesting grass nearby? No, it's been kind of wet. So like, shouldn't that dampen it down? I kind of feel like it's Beauty, but we don't want to point fingers because she's old. But I think she's might be shedding more, so there's more pet dander. And I'm really allergic to Rottweilers, which I didn't know until we got a Rottweiler. And like, if she licks me, my arm gets super itchy. Construction ducts from the neighbor, Mike could be. They need to finish. I want them to be done so badly. And then Breathe Right strips, I love them so much. They should sponsor. I would do it for free. I love them. I advocate for them. I'd be wearing one right now if it wasn't so weird. But they're fantastic. It's been years and I've been using them. Yeah, there has been some amazing moons. And Plushies HR, yeah, I can't, like, what am I supposed to do? Complain about beauty to HR? I'll get, there'll be like retaliatory things happening. Hey, babe, you wore a blue shirt to work?
Changed.
Oh, he changed his clothes. So he's been home, I think, an hour, and he finally sauntered in here to say hi to me. So we're getting a divorce. Um, hey, Lindsay, thank you so much. I love it too. It's phenomenal. Wearing one wasn't too weird. I would. I love it so much. And like, I consistently want to look busy. The pets are watching 100%. Um, honestly, I like want to sneak one on my husband when he snores at night, but I just don't think I could, because it kind of, I don't know if I could get away with it, but maybe I'll try. Because just on him, no more snoring, and he won't do it voluntarily. So, okay, it is 5:45 p.m. So 17:45 right now. They got a great pic of the blue moon over my apartment complex. Oh, I love that, Mona. It's nice and breezy, and all the Spanish moss is just like going crazy. So, oh my love, that is late. I tried to time it because, not because Metalhead Mama is overseas, because I don't care about her and I don't want her to catch my stuff. But I try to do mine at a good time frame to where I can catch some of you guys over in England and Europe and all of that. But Lindsay, get a breathe right strip, put it on your face. Your husband shouldn't have to put up with you snoring. But then also a good enough time still so the East Coast of America, so I can catch them too. Because I think it's like 3:40 for them. And school's coming out. Oh, good. I'm glad. But you do have such a big clean, you said, tomorrow. That's so tiring. I bet it like, I know after I do a full day clean of my home and it's, you know, crazy in here, my body hurts so badly. It's 2:47 in California. Oh no, it is. Time zones are hard. They're crazy. He uses earplugs. Lindsay, I kind of need you to drop me a audio tape of you snoring so I can see how loud it is. Hi, Shelly, how are you? Thank you for loving my videos. I love this. Like, I just felt, I don't know, it's so weird, but I love it so much. And I love seeing you guys, and I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Because, you know, when I did my series, I was very me focused, and I could talk to you guys a little bit in the comment section, but I just don't get to see you as much. Double checking, like, I'm like, Crystal, you're sketchy. You're shady. I'm just keeping you around for zombie fodder. And Betty Joe, you keep losing connection. I'm so sorry, babe. It's not that interesting. Ashley, hi. I love you back. How are you? You can't see us, Beth? I can. Oh, well, you know, like, when I do my static videos, like my clean with me's and stuff like that, and I'm doing the voiceover, it's very me-centric. But when I do my lives, it's my time to be able to really engage with you guys, and I love that. Oh, it's so embarrassing to show my dirty house, especially the fact that it's just repeat business all of the time. But there are some people who tell me that they live similar to this, that they have a chaotic mess, and that we can get better together. And that really helps. That helps me keep going. But it is embarrassing. Also, I don't like telling people that I know in real life, because then I'm like, I feel like they'll judge me more. Whereas people out in the internet, peoples, they can just move to the next thing if they don't like me, or they can just leave mean comments in the comment section and then move on if they don't like me. But I can find my people, my understanding people, and the supportive people, my loving people, and stuff like that. So I don't know. Thank you, Ashley, my green wall. I love it so much. Thank you, Donna. I genuinely didn't think I was very funny. And everybody's like, oh, you're really funny. I'm like, I am really funny. I'm amazing. This is terrible for my ego, you guys. I'm gonna be so overinflated, it's crazy. Am I getting storms? No, we had some rain earlier, but oh good, thank you so much. But it's been kind of calm recently. I think we're supposed to get more coming through. If Africa kicks off enough dust, we should get them. Hurricanes are kind of complicated to understand, but we need Africa to be dusty and then the water to be hot, and then we'll get a nice good storm. McNeely says, yes, absolutely. I have a hard time talking to people asking for help. Yes, it's so much easier to find understanding and non-judgmental people online. Thank you for being proud of me. I really appreciate that. That's one of my favorite compliments. Because I'm so proud of some people too. And I feel like we don't compliment each other enough. I don't know. I feel like we're really stingy with our praise. Not us, like clearly we're amazing, but like society, I feel like we have a hard time finding people. So I've actually really made it a point when I see somebody in public, I think that there's something great about them. I stop them. I'm like, I saw this. This was great. And I love you for it. And like, I am all about throwing everybody out there, like their praise and stuff. And I just feel like it can't hurt people. Like it's so nice. And oh my God. Okay. So really fast sidetrack, and it won't be fast, really long, elaborate sidetrack. So I was at the store and I was at Target and I was like in this line and kitty corner line. You know how there's, for those of us who have Target in America, sorry. So there are rows of registers, right? So they're horizontally. So you have like 5, 7, and then another in front of them. So they're in sets of 2 and there's like 7 rows. Anyway, so she was kind of like kitty corner with me and she had a really beautiful shawl on. And so I was like, hey, I love your shawl. That is beautiful. And I think you look really great today. Like, I love your outfit. I love your style. You look amazing. And she's like, oh, thank you. I was like, where did you get it? Because I want it. She was like, actually, my dad gave it to me a few years ago. And I was like, oh, dang. And she goes, yeah, he used to give me the greatest gifts. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry that your father passed. And she's like, yeah, it was hard, but, and I was like, don't you love when they do that for us? Like, clearly, he has been missing you and wanted to let you know that he's still thinking of you. I love it when they do that. So I'm so glad I was able to bring your dad up in your mind and compliment you and bring like a really positive memory. And she was just like, you could tell that it meant a lot to her that she could remember her father so positively. And I just feel like we should do that more as people. We need to go out there and be more positive because there's a chance you can really impact somebody in a small way and give them a really good day. Okay, I gotta scroll up. I scrolled myself down instead. Oh, Cindy, you're getting some there? I'll pull up, when we're done, I'll pull up my little radar and see how that's going. Is it bad, Cindy, your storms? And then Lindsay, my home is getting me down. Oh, it doesn't feel homey anymore. Say more about that. Like, what do you mean it doesn't feel homey anymore? I want you to tell me more about why you said that. No, I love how you talk to yourself. You have a good balance, it seems. I wish I could talk nice to myself, and you're great at hyping yourself up, and I don't think that's bad. Thank you, Ashley. You can totally be nice to yourself, just little bits here and there, and suddenly it becomes a habit. And it's really, it's so much easier if you like yourself. Like, what a weird thing to say, but like, if you find things to like about yourself, pretty soon you'll like yourself more than dislike yourself. And it just takes practice, I think. Furry, sure. Donna V, I get not being motivated. You inspire me. Thank you, Donna. I'm in a struggle session now with actually being motivated and getting things done. It comes and goes. So, and then Cindy, that's what I try to do. Mary, you're absolutely correct, Beth. We all need to be more like that. We really do. I smile at everyone too. Sorry. And everybody says apparently smiling at everyone is a super American thing to do, and we weird out other people. Um, you try to be like that. You are like that, babe. Shelly, what does a typical day look like for me? Homeschooling kids while filming and editing videos, as well as being a stay-at-home mom. Okay, so um, Monday. So, okay, homeschooling my kids. We took summer break, which actually just felt like neglect because we tend to school through the summer so that we can have shorter school days. And then school's starting up. And so what it looks like typically is in the morning, I do nothing and drink coffee on the couch, and it's glorious. And then I have my kids start their school, and we do schools in the morning. And when you homeschool, it's not like a typical school day. In public school, a long day because they have recess and filler time, and you're supposed to go the 8 to 3 or whatever. Ours, you can get your schoolwork done in 2 hours easy. And sometimes we have meetups where we're going to go do things, and sometimes we don't. So if I get my kids to do their online stuff early, they're either finished before I start my work, or I can film where they're not at, and they can see where my camera is, and they know that I would prefer that they're not in the shots. Most also, my kids are very rarely wearing appropriate clothes. Like, we're in pajamas all of the time. So they know to avoid, and they'll stop right behind the camera and be like, Mom, I need you real quick. And so that gets edited out. So I can do the cleaning, the housework, that part at the same time with my kids in the home. I just chop them out of it. And in the afternoon, I can do my editing, and then they're typically excited to not be doing schoolwork. So they're on their iPads doing stuff. And I let everybody know, I'm like, I'm doing voiceover. Can you not yell? Or I'm doing a live stream. Try not to make all of the noise that you've ever made before in your life. And so it just kind of like blends in. And then sometimes I just don't do it. I just don't film or edit. And I say, hey guys, there's going to be a live stream at 5 p.m. And that's why we're doing a live stream. If you don't already, you should check out the WODs. Kim is so real and often talks about the woman across the room. Okay, hold on. I am going to write that in my notes. Oh, I'm going to enter my password. The WODs. Okay, perfect. I have that down to check out. Periscope, hi from Oregon. Where in Oregon, babe? Tradwife and I love tracking the weather. I do love tracking the weather. I need to know. I'm working really hard not to downgrade the compliments I get. If someone says, I like your shirt, I'm trying to say thank you so much instead of, oh, this old thing. I am proud of you for doing that, McNeely. That is a really good skill set to have, and it makes other people feel better. I know in Chinese, like, you don't say thank you after a compliment, you immediately downgrade. And when I was learning Chinese, if the teacher complimented, I would be like, thank you. Clearly I'm amazing. They're like, no, that's so culturally inappropriate. Don't do that. I'm amazing. I should thank everybody. Cindy, not now, but we have every day. We really haven't had that much storming. I actually just was thinking about how we haven't had too much. Lindsay, just plain, not something you can sit and enjoy. Okay, let's do renovation, Lindsay. Let's I feel like you could do something like to refresh it. And it's almost fall. You could do a seasonal reset and maybe you'll love it. Also, fresh flowers and light some candles. It'll change your life. Not that you don't know that, but it will. Cindy, you do that for me, and that's why I won't miss you. Wait, what, Cindy? You won't miss me? Okay. Once I smiled as I past a Middle Eastern man. He said, thank you for smiling with me. That is amazing. I'm going to steal it and pretend it's mine. Kim lives in Tampa, Florida. Kim Wadsworth. Okay. Beaverton. I was so close to you. I was in Sherwood. We could have been best friends. Paris girl, but now, alas, I am too far from you. Mary, I for one am glad that you don't include your children. I don't think people should be on YouTube unless they're old enough to agree. Yes, and my kids really deeply want to be on YouTube a lot of the time, and my son would family channel as hard as humanly possible if I wanted to, but there's a huge issue with consent and knowledge of what you're consenting to with the twins and their autism, that even if I explained it to them now, I think that there would be I don't think it's fair to get their consent, because I don't think it's exactly clear to them what they're really doing. Like, they can't see the long term of it all. And I will show clips here and there, but it just, I don't like it. It's kind of yucky, and I don't want to use my kids for content. It just feels yucky. Okay. I enjoy your channel so much. Love the dogs, especially the one that looks like a teddy bear. Kesha do. She actually got a haircut, so now she looks pretty insane. And her legs were so fluffy, and then she got her haircut, and she looks like a chunky football with little peg leg feet. It's ridiculous. Your show. Okay. Oh, okay. So Cindy, to be honest, I thought your phrasing was like super negative, and I thought you were like, and that's why I won't miss you. Unsub. Like I thought that's what you were going with, to where I was like, could you explain that a little bit more? Like, what did I do? I'm sorry. I will not compliment anybody else. Just Cindy. Cindy gets the compliments. Everybody else can stick it. Especially you, Crystal. Find the wads and watch her declutter first. She's hilarious and you'll be hooked. Okay, I will. I'm so excited about that. Lindsay, I need to see the vision of it. Seeing your bedroom makeover made my husband agree that color is lovely. We need to use that in my bedroom now. Yes, do it. It's so like, it changed everything. And I don't think I can use big color like this in the main part of my home, because the main part of my home is so open layout. There's just no rooms, and I absolutely will not paint accent walls. Like that would not work. It would look crazy. So I have to figure out how to use that really neutral gray and do something. I don't see the vision either, Lindsay. I totally get what you mean by seeing the vision. I do not see it right now, and I want to do something else. Talicia, did I? Love your channel from West Virginia. Hi, sweetie. Thank you, Cindy. I'm so glad that you still like me. Five says she's so happy there's other WOD fans here. I love watching the WODs too, especially when she's off shopping. And the beauty always looks so sad. She is such a curmudgeon. She always looks so sad. And if you go up to her, she'll look at you with like the saddest eyes and then like slowly roll over and show her whole belly. And her lips pull up, so she looks like she's like a little bat with her teeth showing. It's super adorable. Is your dog called Beauty after Belle? Yes. So we had a really big Rottweiler. Beauty is our dainty Rottweiler. We had a really big Rottweiler, and we named him Beast after Beauty and the Beast. Okay, I'm sorry. Backtrack. We had a Rottweiler. Her name was Tinkerbell. And can't prove it. Almost positive my neighbors poisoned her, because she was fine. She was 3 years old, and then she couldn't walk and died the next day. After my neighbors were complaining about the fact that we had a Rottweiler, even though we were allowed to. And so we had Tinkerbell, and we bought Beast because, and you know, Disney, and then Tinkerbell was gone. So we got Beauty. We have Beauty and the Beast. Beast passed. And now we will have Beauty until she passes. And I've discovered that I'm allergic to Rottweilers, so I don't think we'll get another one unless my husband starts traveling too much, and then I will get another one. It just feels better. Brett, I've been considering the next chapter of my life being helping people love the space they spend time in. That's a beautiful thing. I'm an organizer and I have decorating training. That is such a good plan. I love that. It's so helpful to have somebody help you organize, especially when you're in a really chaotic part of your life. I think that's a great idea. My entire house is tan and white. I've tried everything. Just added a mustard yellowed throw. So the inside walls are tan and white, and your furniture is too. Ooh, I struggle with yellow, but I'm so deeply in love with that mustard yellow. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm sorry that your signal's bad. Hopefully my signal's not bad. Hey, Nicole, they are such good dogs. Never met one that was mean. They do look mean, and the bark is hilariously terrible, but she is such a lover. She's just a sweet good girl. A little bit of a scaredy cat when we go to the vet. She knows she has to get a shot in her bum. She tries to hide behind me. Just like, no, Mom, they're going to give me a shot, but she needs it. It's her pain medicine. I hope is anybody else getting cut out? Is it my signal? Oh, thanks, Crystal. Thanks, Crystal. I don't want you to get a big head. So, I don't know, guys. Like, I can't paint the main part of my house, can I? That's why you wondered if I was having storms. Okay, so Crystal's a liar. But Nicole says it's good. I love that. All things Disney. We live really close to, well, we live 3 hours from Disney. Did I pop liver today? No. Also, I spaced out and forgot to take I take my vitamin D, my weekly vitamin D pill on Fridays, and I forgot. And then, you know when you forget something, maybe it's just me, you only remember as you're trying to fall asleep. So that happened to me several days in a row. And I wonder if like I'm not holding vitamin D in my body very well, and I like depends on the external vitamin D to feel energy, because I was just, it feels like I've been punched by the exhaustion monster. Heather, wait, Nicole, at the end of your last video just about killed me. I spit tea all over my clean bed. I'm so glad. I lost some subscribers with that one. Oops. Pop Your Liver Wednesday. I take it daily. I also started giving it to the twins. Because I don't think they get enough nutrition, to be honest. Heather, just pull hits of green into the rest of your home like drapes, rugs, or pillows. It will look great and easy to change out. Okay. Sorry, you guys, it's allergies. I'm not dismissing you, Heather. I know it looks like I'm being rude about it. I'm not dismissing you. I'm picturing it in my head. I need rugs, don't I? Like, I need a big rug under my couch. Maybe darker rugs too. Like, I like the light ones, but maybe I really need to pull in some deep colors, especially now that we're going into fall and winter. Maybe I need to do that. And then I can roll up the other rugs and store them. So when I am longing for spring, which doesn't really, it's not so longing here in Georgia. It's not like North Dakota or up north where you're like yearning for a blade of grass. But when I'm longing for spring, I can pull the light colors out and like really shift. There's no pond behind my house, Crystal. You had your thyroid tested. Yeah, it's good. How weird is that? I also have really solid B12 levels. My home is so cozy. Rugs would make it even more cozy. I think so too. I was taking vitamin D and didn't notice much until the doctor gave me a huge dose. And wow, maybe you need more. So I had 50,000 IU tabs. You take it once a week, but I might could go back to my doctor and get a shot of it because she gave me a shot that day and then I started the pills and it's been, you can get it every month and it's been 2 months. I don't know how long it's been. Maybe you need more iron. So I dehydrated liver, gross, ground it up and I put it in pills. So I've been taking my my liver pills. I use, yes, 50,000 I use. I'm not gonna sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze. I didn't sneeze. I was crying. That was me crying because I'm out of cocaine. So I had to cry off camera. Thank you, Brat. So, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, so I sneezed hard enough that I don't know what we're talking about. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? Are you doing well, my sweet? From Ireland. I'm going to go to Ireland. Maybe I'll go to Ireland next week. I've heard that ruggable rugs are good. So, yes, I have ruggables, but they're really expensive. And with the large ones, they I have to take them to the cleaner anyways for industrial strength. Otherwise, I'll burn out the motor in mine. And since I'm already taking them to the cleaners to be washed, if you go online, like Amazon or UK, I don't know what flavor of Amazon you have, but they have washable rugs now. They're so much more common. They are so much cheaper than ruggable. And so that's what I've been using. And I deeply need ruggable. I need washable rugs. That's just how my life is. So this rug that I put in my bedroom, that's the third one that I bought. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to see Deadpool and Wolverine for the 5th time. What is your life? The 5th time? My gosh. Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and think about purple dinosaurs. Promise you won't sneeze. We'll see. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Nicole said, do you like the front load washer and dryer? I need to upgrade it. I've heard good and bad reviews. I like this one. It's fine. I'm quite short, so top load washers are awful. Like I can get the stuff out of the bottom, but it hurts because I have to like kind of hop in. Also, my kids, like I want my kids to do. Now they're taller than me, so it doesn't matter. But I like this set. This set hasn't bothered me. It's Samsung. We've had it for about 2 years. And I like the front load. You have to leave the door somewhat cracked because it does smell. And I have cleaning tablets that also help with that. Also, our water smells like eggs half the time anyway, so 5th time you're treating my mom. That is so funny. I can't believe you love it so much. My husband went to see it, but I don't think he loved it 5 times. I like front load washer, but never had a top loader to compare to. The rubber seal on the front loader gets really gross. So gross. Also, I have been known to find a breathe right strip stuck in that front seal. I don't know where it comes from though. I think some of my neighbors sometimes put breathe right strips inside my washer. Loving the shelf in the background. And the new comfy chair is so comfy. Now that I switched the plate and it doesn't tip me forward. That's why you don't like them? Yes. It's tiptoes to get the clothes off the top. It's miserable. But I think top loads are supposed to wash your clothes better. I don't know. I'm short. I need to be able to access it. And there's like the dryer, not the dryer, but like the drawer stands that you could put them on to make them a little bit more up high and more comfortable in storage and whatever, but they were sold out. So, and I really wanted blue washer and dryer. I don't know why. So I didn't get to have them like the slightly higher. So I have to squat pretty deep. The cinema is only 4 minutes away from my house. I love that. And I love that you called it the cinema. Come to Scotland. I want to go to Scotland. I want to go to Scotland. I want to go to Edinburgh. I want to go to the castle. I want to see Queen Mary's bed. I want somebody to not pay enough attention, and I want to lay in her bed just a little bit. Just like a quick little 20-minute nap. I think that that's reasonable. I just recorded the last part of your live videos that it's all my friends and they will learn. Thank you. That's so funny, Julie. Actually, so that whole idea was Millennial Meg's idea. I was like, I don't really know how to finish it out. She's like, oh man, do this. Although she wanted me to bleep it. But that's not me. I got the curse words in my soul, in my veins. I have to say the swearsies. Okay. What do you think, you guys? Should we wrap this up? Not saying that because my husband's getting out of the shower and then I can go be a perv and peek at him. Look, we're missing in the cleaning videos. It's recording, right? You want to watch this woman be completely unhinged. Oh, hey.
I can hear you.
He's dressed. So, how's your vanilla essence going? I should taste it, huh? Because we're getting close to fall and the baking season's nigh. And so I tasted it a little bit later and it tasted kind of like more like vanilla. And then I set it back in the pantry and forgot it existed. So I need to check it and shake it and then taste it. And I bet it's going to be amazing. Or it's just going to be alcohol. I don't know why it won't change over to vanilla for me. But it just, I think maybe I got too much vodka. Why did I buy so much vodka? The look on the woman's face when she was selling me both of those jugs of vodka was just, she was impressed and a little sad for me. And did not speak English, so I couldn't be like, no. I'm not an alcoholic. This is for vanilla extract. Because I tried and she didn't respond. Where do I get my aprons? I need to wear them. My clothes get destroyed when I clean. They're almost all from Amazon, but some of them are from Hobby Lobby and nowhere else really carries them. What I really want is a half apron that isn't stiff, like super stiff cardboard. Like if you were at a restaurant or like a cafe, those long stiff looking ones. I don't want that. I want it to be flowy and big and feminine, but also not frilly cosplay. So when I search for half aprons, I'm either 50s cosplay or I work in a like yuppie cafe. I need, and then whenever I find people who have really beautiful aprons, they're like, oh, I made it myself. And I'm like, I would enjoy a bake with me video from you this fall. It was nice. You wouldn't, because I'm terrible at baking and cooking, but maybe I'll do it. I thought you were talking about your husband. Might could have been. Who knows? What'd I say? If it was mean, I was talking about my husband. If it was kind, I was talking about myself. A Tradwife. Okay, Crystal. Okay, so here's my idea, because I was thinking about merch. So part of the YouTube summit thing, they talk about finding what your audience, our community needs and like what they would want for merch wise. And I was like, okay, clearly hatchets or katanas for the zombie heads. But what if it's like, think of a polka dot apron, right? Kind of a polka dotty apron. But when you look at it closer, it's little Leroy's. I love that idea so much. Like, I'm trying to find a dog photographer to take like glamour shots of Leroy so I can shrink them down and turn them into polka dots aprons. Or maybe that's just me, but I love that idea so much and I don't know why. I enjoyed chatting with you too. Hey, welcome. I'm so glad. Okay, I wish I knew how to pronounce your name. It's a goal of mine to learn how to pronounce your name, and I absolutely recognize you every time we talk. And your first comment is always translated from Korean to English, but none of the follow-up ones are. So I've had to copy and paste it. But anyways, hi, I'm so glad you got my live. Yes, so anyways, I love the idea of the Leroy apron, and I really want to do it because it cracks me up so much. Okay. Your text post before you finish texting? That's fine. I already blocked you, Paris girl. I was like, ugh, she can't complete a thought for crap. Block. I love an apron that has a split in the front along the leg so it doesn't pull up and snag when bending over or crouching. I'm gonna have to look at what those look like for you, Angel. Because I can't picture it. Like, how big is the slit? Why is it hard? Like, the back is mostly open, so wouldn't your butt just go outward? If you even have a butt? I don't know. What if maybe you don't even have a butt? And that's why your aprons go all the way around, because there's no... I've never worn an apron. I just go around with flower prints on my clothes. Right, but I kept ruining... So my shirts tear in the front. And then also I'm tired of getting stains on my belly when I lean over and wash dishes. And yeah, that's a belly issue, but why are you bringing up my belly? So rude. But yeah, my stomach like touches where the sink water is, and then it's wet, and that's pretty gross. And also I wear the apron because it's slightly more flattering than the clothes I'm wearing. There's a lot of different reasons. So, okay, my loves, I am going to go see if I can nag my husband into cooking dinner instead of me doing it, because I bought some stuff to grill, and grilling is for boys, not for girls. So, hi, Julia. You're late. I keep trying to leave, and then I keep seeing people, and I want to talk to you all. Chris, not having a butt would be a real pain in the ass. Anyways, you guys, I am so happy we're able to spend time together, and that I didn't blow my nose or sneeze at all for this. Yeah, so I am going to have a video for you guys on Saturday. It's just like probably me struggle busting through the week. We'll see if we have a clean house at the end of the week. I deeply, deeply hope so. I'm trying to source meth, or really any upper. Meth just seems cheap. Is meth cheap? I don't know. It feels like it's cheap. So I'm trying to source all of that. If I get my hands on it, super clean house. We know that. If not, somebody knocked over my thing. If not, we'll see what happens. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you so soon. I love you. Bye, everyone.